Coming to the point of diversity, we talked about how diversity is so important in this VUCA world and this digital age. Let's now just um, spend a few minutes on just one dimension of diversity, which is women in leadership. Yeah, there are many. This is, again, just to be clear, this is not the total of this topic of diversity. It is one dimension of it. But in the IT industry, it's a particularly, you know, I would say, it's not a great story. It's not a great story. If you look at the entry levels, you would, depending on what kind of processes or capability you're talking about, the gender mix may be from 25% going up to 50% or 60%. Yeah. Median maybe 35%. The moment you come to the top of the pyramid, it drops down to like 5%. 5%. There is a falling off the cliff that happens, and it has been, in this entire conversation, for me, that's the very stark and big thing. That, when you look at the bottom of the pyramid and you go to the top of the pyramid, the ratio numbers really, really change very significantly. And to me, it's a very big problem. It's a very big problem. And diversity is not just a moral issue. It is a moral issue, but it is not just about that. It's a business issue. Because for better results, you need the different perspectives. Yeah. Why is that? I call it the fall of the cliff. Why is this fall of the cliff happening? There's a big reason that just losing career momentum after maternity. That's a reality. There is also a thing which we may not agree with, but is there, which is unintended prejudices of the majority. We don't know. If you ask people that, are you biased? Do you think only men should do it, or women should not do it like this? Nobody will say that, and we may not believe that. But what is also the case, and research has shown it time and again, is that there is this problem around the unintentional prejudices of the majority. Equally, women themselves carry subconscious biases. Yeah. And I think Shashank had made the point about education, and this is again an issue which is kind of very deep rooted, which is coming from the societal structure and expectations. Yeah. So it's a very big issue. Yeah. What are some things that we can do? What are things which are in our zone of influence? Yeah. Support for women after maternity, career support for mid-career women colleagues, catch them young. Typically where you would provide the kind of coaching, mentoring, you would identify high potential talent. Perhaps for women colleagues, there is a need to do it even sooner, so that you are able to nurse them through, guide them through, help them through that mid-career drop-off point more effectively. Rethink your practices, even going down to the design of offices, of the workspaces. Steps to change the majority mindset. Not easy, but has to be done. Yeah. And what are steps that can be taken to change the society? Yeah. Maybe not the purview of this discussion, but this is something that also has to be thought about.